So they're kind of mixed up because I think I had duplicates of some, and then some people had their, their faces blocked out and others didn't. So this is, so remember that they said the guy's name was Bird, that he referenced as Bird? Well, this is Birdman Productions, supposedly the actual film company that produced it. And so this is a short film about action adventure. A young man is with his girlfriend in their basement when he notices she's making something with different ingredients. After a while, he learns it's a mixture to make clones. He deals with it, but it's overwhelming and hires a hitman to take them out. So this particular guy up here, so wait till you see this, it's so weird. Look at the name, Koberger Goncalves. Allegedly, these guys are married, and they've hyphenated their names. Now, how could that even be? How could that even be? I mean, come on. Yeah, Goncalves is pretty common, but Koberger? No. These guys look like they're twins too, and they look the same. It's in the background back there. Looks like a statue of like a black man with a robe wrapped around his neck, standing at a podium. Or wrapped around him. Let's see. What's next here? Okay, so this background on here, this is the actual creator where I got this information from. So this is just the same picture, it's just cut down. So, member of University of Idaho murders case discussion since December 31st, 2022. And I think that's really strange because allegedly these two, they're married and stuff, but supposedly one of them was one of the actors in the movie, from what I heard, I think. It's so weird. It looks like he's just, his whole, like there's a hole in him. His profile was public until a day or two ago. I'm leaving it up so there isn't any confusion or unnecessary repeated speculation, but please disregard this paragraph below. Someone pointed out that this Instagram profile is also following 3 of the 4 victims, one being Ethan. Ethan's Instagram profile is private. That user had to have begun following him prior to his passing, unless a family member, friend, or is now managing his account. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the long-awaited movie that I've been leaking. The film is about a boyfriend who is fed up with his girlfriend's clones, and so he hires a hitman to take them out. Then you got the link there. I saw this too and got creeped out, even if not connected. Very disturbing. And yeah, it's got definitely the date there. This is the description. 11/12/2022. This is a film about action adventure. A young man is with his girlfriend in their basement when he notices she's making something with different ingredients. After a while he learns it's a mixture to make clones. He deals with it, but is overwhelmed by it and hires a hitman to take them out. The intro song, Rockin' Me by Steve Miller Band. I love that song. And then Overkill by Motorhead, starring the boyfriend Max, girlfriend and the clones Brianna, and the hitman Donald. So they got this on the Wayback Machine. I don't understand that Wayback Machine. I don't even know what it is. I mean, I know you get supposedly stuff from way back, but I have no idea where to go, how to get that. My cat is trying to get in a box right now. She's doing some stuff. So this is Sarah, this is supposedly who the Sarah Osborne chick is. And Sarah Osborne was a colonist in the Massachusetts Bay Colony and was one of the first women to be accused of, she almost fell in the box, accused of witchcraft in the Salem witch trials in 1692. Sarah Osborne was suggested to be a witch by Sarah Good. Sarah Good said she had been tormenting the girls. That whole thing was so crazy. But not like, I mean, it's the same crap that's going on today. Oh my God. Stop yawning. Me. Okay, so that's the same one. So I think these are all, yeah, these are all, except for this one. This one's different. Okay, yeah. So the actual snuff film in connection with the case. So here's what always made me wonder. Remember how a lot of people are saying that there was something that happened in the dining room? Well, when this came out, I thought that was really weird. But you know what? Now that I'm looking at this closer, that almost looks like there's a hole in the floor, doesn't it? Like there's a... Or maybe I'm just seeing something wrong. I don't know. What do you guys see? That looks like a dolly, like a waiter, like a dolly for a waiter dolly, you know, that goes down into the floor, like a morgue, like a morgue. That's where the blood goes down into the, right? Ooh, yuck! That just creeped me out. I felt like whoever's idea it is to make this silly homemade movie is living out something. God damn, why I keep yawning? Some sick serial killer fantasy they have, like the University of Idaho murders that just happened, because one of the creators of this YouTube video was also connected in making trolling comments on the deceased Instagram page. He talked about, tell me more than there. What a snuff film is. Pornography. And here's another thing I found fairly weird. The way that Lunia said that about, and none of them were S8 or whatever. The way he said that and how quickly he said it, and just, shoved it into the case there, into the press conference, just felt so creepy to me. Like, I never looked at him the same after that, seriously. He just seems so fucking creepy. So, did you guys ever watch Videodrone with James Wood and Deborah Harry? Well, I did years ago, many years ago. And I remember feeling so sick by that movie. Like, I love Deborah Harry and I love James Wood and his work too, but that movie made me feel so sick, and I didn't really know why. But at that time I was only in high school, and I didn't know what the movie was about. I didn't know it was supposedly a snuff film, about a snuff film. I had no clue. Yeah, goes to show you how naive I was. But I don't know, I just brought that up because it just felt, ugh. Yeah, so that's the same stuff here. Yeah. Yeah, but it's the same stuff. Okay, here's a couple more photos that were in here. Fantastic Mrs. Fox at Brennan. The white Hyundai looks like a girl would drive it. These sites have been taken down, but obviously Kay and had some haters. Why were... Oh, darn it, I knew I was going to do that. Why were these threats reported? Were there threats reported this time? I hope this Sarah chick is being investigated. So there's a couple comments on here. Someone confirm if this is true. Someone commented under one of my tweets. Another student made a student film that mocked Maddie and Kaylee and threatened to kill them in the film. It was on YouTube and was taken down. I'd love to see a copy. And then, have you identified the female student who threatened them? I sure hope so. Can you confirm if this is true? Someone commented under one of, okay, so I'd love to see a copy looking for clues. It was called Kill the Clones. Someone said it was maybe made. Someone said a female student who made this film also threatened Kaylee and Madison on Instagram. Have they identified the female? No. I hope so. I think it's her name and then that Jack, Franklin person. They're gone. The counts are gone now. Same. And then this is going to take me down another rabbit hole with you guys. This particular group that's connected to Goon tape. Now, Goon tape is used to wrap around the weapons and hockey sticks, like it says here, which makes me think of Adam Lauda. So it's non-slip. So when because it gets wet, and you're working out and all that stuff, it's going to get wet and slippery, so it keeps it from slipping. So that's a Goon tape. And Goon tape has some very interesting commercials, to say the least. So we've got hostage tape. I don't know what that all... Goon tape blood spatter. So it actually looks like there's blood spatter on it. And they're literally always sold out. And the one that I'm going to be going down the rabbit hole with you guys on also sells interesting things like those ski masks and they're always, and like the onesies that, zip up like the mechanics wear, and they're literally sold out before they even get to his doorstep. And people are always asking for, I think I recall them wanting them to order more extra large or something like that. It's kind of weird. I think that's it though. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut this off. This is like an hour and almost 20 minutes. So give my voice a rest here while I get some other stuff together. This is probably gonna take a while to upload anyway. So, and then I'm gonna have to do another one because there's obviously a lot more posted underneath there. I mean, there was like almost 600 comments, I believe, in there. So once I get this loaded up, I might just go ahead and just finish it off tonight. Just get it done. All right. Thanks for listening. Gosh, I'm not ready to do a live or anything like that. I mean, I don't even have the means to do something like that. I mean, I literally work off of my phone. I don't have a computer here, nothing. I mean, I do, but I don't use it. So it would be such a learning curve for me. I'm so not good at this kind of thing. So I'll see. But I would love to be able to talk back and forth with you guys. But at this point, I'm still a little leery, not talking with you guys, but of other things coming up onto the channel that I anticipate more than likely happening because of things that have been going on in the community lately, which is nothing. It's just nothing to do with me. I mean, my name was inserted in an email, and that was it. I mean, I haven't even seen the email. I haven't even opened my emails because there's so many of them now coming from all these different people. Now that my name, I don't know. It's exhausting for one, and it's frustrating, and it just doesn't have to be happening. It just doesn't have to be happening on any of it. None of this YouTube fighting back and forth. It's just so weird to me. I mean, I would be physically sick all the time if I did stuff like that. I really don't want to be like that, so I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna shut her down. see you guys in a little bit, or hear you guys, or you hear me, or whatever, however you want to say that. Later.